Hello,
Alright, you're the host. Shit, my bad.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Babes. So, yeah. Babes have been out for quite a while. You see, our stinker over there, River, he's not here today, but he lost the files. He lost everything. He couldn't grip. He couldn't grip.
He did a Michael Jackson. He did a hee hee.
Yeah.
He lost my
So-
theories on the government.
Yeah, all of that footage gone. So to start us back up into the Babes podcast, we got some new rules, we got some new stuff. So the Babes podcast, right? We are
No.
Oh, okay. End of the episode. Goodbye, guys.
Alright,
So
I'll get out of here.
we're gonna do this whole new thingy. We're gonna do a thing where every week we're gonna record an episode and we're gonna post an episode, and
Hopefully.
whoever's not able to make it is not gonna be there. So
That's that.
River couldn't make it today, so he's not gonna be here today. However, these beautiful babes came. Our River replacement for the day is Nettie. Say hi, Nettie.
Hi, Nettie.
I'm
Hi,
just kidding.
Nettie.
We can never replace River, but hey, Nettie.
He gives
Oh,
great
maybe.
head.
What?
What?
Hi, Nettie.
Okay.
Nettie.
So today
My wiener.
I am hosting because the lost episode that got lost, I was supposed to be the host after that
What?
episode.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
I made him host because he had the best theories.
I had best conspiracies.
Pigeons
You'll never- you
are
guys-
not fucking real.
You guys will never
Realize,
see-
hold on. Babes, the lost episode is just a fucking creepypasta.
Oh my,
This is so sad.
my
I have
god.
an episode
All
for my
the-
next
all
channel.
the-
Let's go.
All the unposted episodes of the Babes gets its
So-
own creepypasta.
Babes, how about before we start the episode, how about we get a good old introduction on how's everybody doing? Matthew, let's start with you. How you doing, Matthew? Give us a Matthew update.
I had my fourth mental breakdown in a month. It's been great.
Good 11th day of the month. What the fuck you mean?
Fuck off. JK, it's been a fucking bomb ass month. I had a fucking bussin' ass burger earlier. Some bussin' shit, dog.
I'm taking the talking pillow from him.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Ginger, it's your
Matt,
turn.
get out.
RJ,
Oh, it's mine.
let's give us an update, an RJ Ginger update.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome back to another Try Not to Laugh challenge. In today's video, I have memes. Anyways,
Today's video.
I've been
I
good.
shit
I've been
myself.
good. It's been a while since I've been on a podcast.
I was paid $300.
I have a woman now. That's good. That's something to brag about.
Oh my god, he's got a girlfriend. Gotta kick him off.
Everyone
Kick him
applaud.
off.
Everyone applaud.
I
Kick
mean,
him off.
Applaud.
I have
Babe
a
kick
can't
him
have-
off.
boyfriend now.
I'm with Riley. He's
Boyfriend.
not a babe.
Oh, he's got a boyfriend. We're good.
Babe,
We're good.
you
We're
can't
good.
have girlfriends.
He's got a babe friend. He's got a babe friend.
Okay, my bad, my
Oh.
bad.
All right. Nettie, we'll
Well,
come
yeah.
to you last because you're a newer member here.
guest.
You're a new
The
guy
guest
here.
was just like
Yes.
how I
You're our
was
guest.
before I joined the babes.
So, Goose King, give us an update.
Alright, let's see. I've been goosing around a bit. I made a funny video. Maybe 2 of them.
Guys, go subscribe to Goose King on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just saying. Uh,
Brandon, how are you doing?
Single
Uh,
now.
Woo!
Yeah.
Hit me up.
what?
Here's my number.
No,
Talk
hit
to
me
after
up.
the
Single,
show.
Hit me up.
mingle.
Hey,
I'll
hit me
hit
up.
you up.
No,
DM
RJ,
me,
you have a
Brandon.
babe friend already.
Brandon, DM me,
I'm
bro.
in the market.
Brandon,
Brandon,
DM me
me,
after
babe.
the show.
DM me now, babe. DM me now.
Okay.
All right.
I'll DM you now.
I'll
So,
give you a Texas handshake.
Babe,
time
orgy.
for the Kazakh update. Music,
Get out.
and more music. Yeah.
Pretty
Oh, yeah.
excited.
By the time this video's out, I would have uploaded my new video, the Mario 64 video. Please go watch that.
Is it
And-
racist?
And yeah,
Glosses over the question. Okay. That's
Uh,
a good sign. Good sign. Good
all
sign.
right, Nettie, tell us about yourself. You're new to the Babes, so tell the people why you're here. Why do
I
you
am
exist?
I am the dingle. I am the definition of what the dog doing.
Uh-huh.
pretty good explanation.
I like to blow shit up with my friend JM. We also rob things. We don't talk about how.
He's not talking about in games, by the way. He's talking
Yes,
IRL. Likes to blow
IRL.
Yes,
shit up
I'm talking-
and rob
yeah.
banks.
We go. Me and JM rob Ohio places.
His
as opposed to
his
Ohio.
real name is Rob Banks.
Yes, that is
Bend
my
over.
brother, Rob Banks.
Arby's. We have the arson.
All right.
Chicken.
So we have a good
Yeah.
update. Does anybody have any?
Oh,
Does anybody have any good stories to tell before we get into the topic?
Good.
Long before time had a name. Ninjago.
no, but I do have to go let my dog
Doggo?
outside.
Oh,
That sounds like
so-
a now moment.
Cook the dog.
someone come up with a story so the
I'll be-
ginger can go
hold on.
let his dog out.
Oh wait.
Okay, I'll tell a somewhat mundane story while he's dealing with his dog.
Go
All right,
ahead.
have
So
Bye.
yesterday I was trying to go on my computer, yeah,
Uh-huh.
but my monitor wouldn't turn on, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me what it was, because it had power. It was getting power because I could turn it on with the button, but it wasn't getting any input from my PC. So
Oh,
I
damn.
tried switching out HDMI cables, and that didn't work. I tried powering off the PC, powering it back on, didn't work. I tried unplugging everything and plugging it back in, still didn't work. And then you want to know what the problem was?
What was the problem?
Because your PC wasn't on.
No, the PC was on. The problem was so when you have a graphics card, you're not supposed to plug the HDMI cord into the HDMI port. Instead, you're supposed to plug into the port adjacent to your graphics card. I didn't know that. So I'd been plugging the HDMI cable into the HDMI port where the motherboard is instead of where the graphics card is. So it wasn't getting any input from the graphics card and it wasn't displaying anything. Which means I was being an absolute fucking dumbass.
Buffoon.
Yeah, that one.
You know what?
You
No,
were
I
an
don't
absolute
know why.
dumbass.
It got really
No,
quiet there.
Everyone tell
There's
me
no
how dumb I
excuse for
am.
that.
Keep going.
There's no excuse for that. You're a dumbass.
Yeah, everyone tell me how dumb I am. Keep going.
Dumb.
Matt, you're
Dumb.
Matt, you're
Ah,
Genius, my guy.
What?
Matt, get out.
What did you just say,
Get
Matt?
out. Get out.
Dumb.
You're done.
Very
You're,
much.
you're off the podcast.
You're off.
Get out. Get out. Matt. Just get
That's
out.
that's about as bad as getting a girlfriend, bro.
Get-
What are you
Could you
doing?
imagine?
Bro,
While if
like
I had a
that was an
girlfriend, then I
attack at
have some
me.
real problems.
That's a good point.
All right. Now that everybody's here, who is ready for the topic today?
Not
Not
it.
so you
Not
know
it.
it's been a Trump shot? If not, I'm leaving.
I'll show you a young spinach. cum
Maybe-
shot if you shut the
Whoa,
fuck up.
Matt! Whoa!
What? Whoa!
Hey, I'm a minor.
Oh, he's a minor. He's a
But
minor.
in school, it's like, oh, it's okay to have sex with each other.
Playing Minecraft in a
Has the
cave searching
pickaxe.
for diamonds. That's funny. I'm in the same cave. Anyways, so the
Anyways,
topic of
I'll
the
talk
day.
to you when I'm back in federal prison.
Ooh, fun.
The topic of
How
today
would you rob a bank?
is memories.
Memory.
I want us to go back into the sands of our the
Oh, I remember that.
the
I remember
blocks.
that.
Shut up.
Fans?
The blocks in our mind.
Go.
Go back. I want to
Come on,
start
nut.
off. I want to start off with
Nut. Nut.
when did you? I want to talk about from the start when our brains first turned on to and just go through our lives and just like talk about that. You know that feels like a good topic we could talk about for about an hour.
Okay.
What,
Okay.
what do you guys think? What do you guys think?
I think
so
I
is
know
this-
my very first memory.
Dib's
Is this-
going last.
Oh wait,
Is
no.
this-
I remember my first memory. I was like 4, but that's as far as I can remember.
Here,
Wait,
I'll,
wait,
gi-
wait,
I'll
no,
give,
no, no.
I'll give
No,
you
I
guys
remember more.
I'll give you guys an example. Like for me, my first memory. This was when my brain first turned on. Like when I popped into existence, when I joined the world, when I hopped on the server, right?
It got better. He
Dude,
said he was
you
able
spawned in
to.
at 002? Did you get my gift? I left a like survival starting chest over there.
What?
What?
Oh, I get it. I get it. I get
Oh.
it.
Making a
Minecraft.
I
Minecraft
got
bro.
it. I got it.
Thank you,
Got it.
Brandon. Thank you.
I get it. Dude, that was
Wow.
actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
It
Wow.
got so quiet.
Wow. Oh my god. That
Uh,
silence was so loud.
So,
Ouch.
Yeah, my
Ouch,
ears
man.
are bleeding. It was so loud, bro.
when I first popped into the world, right? I was standing in the middle of my living room. It was a big living room.
Here
My
come for Harambe.
my mom and dad
Okay.
my mom and dad were on the couch, and I think they were, I don't know what they were doing, and
They were doing your mom.
I just poof, and I was like, okay, I'm in the game. I literally took it as a game. So like, I looked at my hands. I was like, I'm alive. One. Nah, that's stupid. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not counting the amount of days I'm alive. And then I looked around, and that's all I remember.
Objective number 1:
Pretty
survive.
Yeah,
Alright,
but like my little brain wanted to count every day from the day I was born.
From the
Number
day
one.
from the day your consciousness popped into
Yeah, I was
existence.
like, one. Wait,
Whoa.
nah, that's
Guys,
stupid.
hold on.
That's
I have
stupid.
very bad news. My Slinky just got tangled.
No! Not
I
the
don't-
Slinky!
I don't think I can continue.
Oh shit!
No!
This
Oh my god,
so
that's
sad.
actually terrible.
What
I don't think I'm
bitch.
gonna be able to continue.
I'm gonna cry.
No,
This sucks so hard.
It's actually
that's
tragic.
fine.
Not the old. What? No gay jokes tonight.
Genuinely tragic.
Anyways,
Alright, okay, I'll go next.
All right.
Let's see.
You're not gonna stretch this out for 1 fucking hour.
My
Oh, no.
earliest memory.
This is just the beginning. We're gonna go through every memory that we can remember in our memories.
all right.
That's
So
a lot of
first,
memories. No, I'm
Another.
going first. Fuck you. Wait, I'm sorry. That was a bit aggressive. Apologies.
wow. I
All right,
can't believe you.
my
Stop
very,
and
my
swing your
very,
dick into your butt.
my very
Okay.
first memory. Okay. I'll just,
Okay.
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 I'll wait.
Okay.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
Oh my god.
Okay. What?
Okay, Mr. Perez. calm down.
I'm starting to think that this is gonna last a while.
Mr. Electric,
I'll wait, guys,
send
I'll
this
wait.
man to the penis exploding chamber and have his penis exploded immediately.
Nettie,
What?
the moment you said man, my heart fucking sank so goddamn hard.
We were gonna get canceled. We were so close. We were this close. All right, go
You
on,
were-
Riley.
Dude, I felt the fucking world collide right as he said that.
Oh, what took you so long? Wait.
Ginger,
You can't fix
What
that
took
one.
you so long, Ginger?
Hey, you can't say that. You're a ginger.
I said Ginger.
What do you
I am a
say
ginger.
You have
My
to
name
say
is
Ginger.
that one Ginger.
Can't say ginger with the hard R anymore.
Unless you're a ginger.
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 Those damn gingers.
Ginger,
Anyways,
ginger,
Riley.
ginger.
What was your first memory?
All right. So before, let's see.
Can't remember.
No, give me one. I got this. So, I was in the mall, and I just poofed into my body. I remember distinctly thinking, "Where am I?" I looked around. I recognized where I was, but I didn't know how I recognized it. I heard my mom say my name, and I recognized that it was my name, but I didn't know why I recognized it was my name. And I was just like, "Huh, this is pretty weird." And so we were at the mall. And there was this little play place at the mall, because some malls have these little plastic play places. And I was on the play place's little fake plastic bed, and I'd been pretending to sleep when I'd suddenly poofed into consciousness, and I was like awake. And I was just like, huh, this is pretty weird. And so I got up, I walked over to my sister, Cheyenne, and my brother Austin, who were also there. And I was like, hey, Shia, hey, Austin. I was like, and then in my head, I was just like, wait, how do I know these guys? And I looked at them for a moment, like really funny. Like I was just like, "Who are these people? Why do I know them?"
Who are
And,
you people?
Who are you?
Who's
Wait a minute.
Who's this guy? Who's this guy? And anyways, my mom was like, "It's time to go home," and I was like, "Why am I going home with a stranger?" And eventually, I was just we were at the apartment. I don't know what else to say. I was just like, I know these people. Don't know how I know these people, but I know them. So I was just like, okay, I guess I just live here now, and here I am today. Still guessing I just live here.
That
Yeah,
goes
that's-
hard. That story goes hard. Honestly,
It does.
at least I was lucky enough to poop. I mean, poop. Oh no.
I was lucky enough
What?
to poop into his
You were lucky enough to poop. You
At least-
woke in.
at
You
least-
woke in your body.
At least I was lucky enough to poof into existence when I was in my house. You know, I would
I
be
was not in my
terrified.
house.
Ooh,
I would be
man.
I was at the mall.
Ooh,
I had
buddy.
no idea how I'd gotten there, but
Ooh,
I
buddy.
recognized
I am a late bloomer.
it.
You see.
A late bloomer.
Can I go next?
His
Yeah,
oldest
I'll
memory is in like
explain.
5th grade.
I'll explain.
Yeah, go
I
ahead. Go ahead,
am a
RJ.
boomer.
Go ahead,
The
RJ.
first
His oldest
day,
memory is 6 seconds ago.
first day that I my like existence like fully flashed through my brains was in kindergarten near the last actually on
God.
the last day of school. All right. So, last day of school and I was in the playground playing with Austin, my best friend, Riley or Goose King's brother, right? And
What?
I was playing on the playground and I was just like,
Playing on the
what
what?
the fuck am I doing? I was playing on the playground. I was
Oh.
just like messing around with all like the things like the seeds from those trees. You know what I'm talking about, Riley?
Yeah, I know what
Playing
you're
on
talking
a
about.
little- and the pebbles
Uh.
in the rock place.
The
No.
seeds?
And I was just like, yeah, there were seeds from the trees that fell into the
Acorns.
playground.
Oh,
Yeah, acorns.
Acorns, RJ. They're called acorns.
I don't know,
Dude.
man. I don't
Ice
know
Age
this,
hits
man.
difference when you're
Seed from a
running
tree
from
is
this,
called an
running to
acorn.
get some seeds.
Anyways, so
Mm.
I was just like, what the fuck am I doing? What's happening, man?
You did not think
Why am
what
I
the
here?
fuck. You didn't even know what fuck was.
And
Oh,
then
we
next thing
did.
you know, Austin like says something to me, and I don't know why, I don't know how, but I was just like, yeah, let me say this. I was like, wait, I just thought in my head before speaking for the first time. Whoa. Anyways, if you run with your hands like straight out, you'll go faster. And I actually remember saying that. It was pretty funny. To me, at least.
That's
Anyways,
hilarious, man.
My
then
first,
later
my
that
first
day-
word was one.
but, bro. Later that day,
It's the loneliest number.
Jesus.
Unlike 69. 69 is not lonely, let me tell you.
No,
there
no,
it is.
she ain't.
420.
All right.
Oh, I'm done.
Oh,
He's
keep
not
going. It's clear.
He's not done. He's not done.
Open the
He's
door.
not done.
Open
Anyways.
Use
the
the
door.
door.
Open
It's
your
the
door.
Later that
Open
day,
the
Later
I
that
was
day.
going. Later that day, I was going up to my land because it was actually cold, right? I was going up to our land to camp because that's what
In
we do up
kindergarten,
there.
and he already has his own
And-
land, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a question.
I got lucky with the
did
seed.
did you?
Was
Did,
it located in Auschwitz?
Ow.
that was not my question.
You know it wasn't your question. You
Was-
know it.
No, my question was it a was it a cotton field?
No.
Hey, RJ,
Welcome
when you
to
went
the
this
rice
camp,
fields,
did you go to
motherfucker.
concentration?
Bro.
Oh my
Necessary.
god. Oh.
We're going to a place. Wait, we're
going on a
wait,
trip.
fuck, I-
We're going on
to
a
a place
trip to a
called
place called
Auschwitz.
If
Auschwitz.
you shower, what time?
Anyways, I was going up to our land
Jesus Christ.
because we go camping in our land up in East Texas, right?
Yeah.
So as we're heading up there, I remember looking out the window and just being like, "Oh wow, that's a Dairy Queen. I can read." And then my memory just like blanks out from there until
That's a
until it's
Dairy
just
Queen.
like my memory of me getting like my little blue plastic rake that my aunt got me from the beach
Little blue
in
ball.
Galveston, right? But I was raking out the campfire, pit so we could start a fire and not have like leaves and it burned down the whole forest. But I was raking it out. I look over and I see my mom peeing into a trash can.
Whoa,
'Cause,
what?
we don't have a toilet out
Whoa! Let's take
I'm
a step back
serious.
real quick.
I'm serious.
Let's take a step
No,
back.
no. I'm serious. We don't have a toilet up there because it's the wilderness.
This day
So what
just
they
took a
what they
whole.
thought of was instead of having to go out and squat behind a tree, get a trash can,
That
and
really went
hold-
from 0 to 100, bro.
The
put a
reveal.
hole,
Squatter rash from trash.
put
like,
the
come on.
hole in the bottom, and then just sit on the trash can. Right.
That really fucking went from 0 to 100.
So I remember
100.
seeing that. I was like, "Why is mom pissing in a trash can? What's happening?"
I gotta fart.
Wait, that's my mom?
No.
Oops,
It's
my
like,
mom.
Why is mom pissing in the trash can? And then I look over and I see my dad putting up the tent because we had this big ass tent. I'm talking like big tent that you could fit 4 twin size mattresses in there and a queen sized air mattress.
You
in it.
said twin, and my
That's at
mind
least 7
completely went off.
broke. His ping broke for a moment when you said twin.
Yeah, you said
Anyways.
twin, and I was brought back to 2001. I wasn't even born, man.
Tomorrow, 2001.
Guys, how the mind wanders.
All right, I gotta take a shit.
Mr.
Oh,
Vice President, Mr. Speaker,
I also
members of the
gotta
Senate of the House of Representatives.
Okay.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941.
Who's next? Matthew, are you
Wait.
next?
I guess.
Okay.
Matthew, you better tell a good
RJ,
story.
we don't want to hear about your mom peeing in a trash can anymore.
It has
So the
to stop
first memory I
RJ's
have
mom business.
is. So the first memory I have is vandalism.
A national tragedy has happened.
Yeah. So the first I remember, I was at
Haven't
my
made
like,
a David
floor.
Buster's.
Oh, not David Busters.
Te voy a comer el culo.
They hit the West Building. Anyway, so my first memory.
Busters. The David
So what's your first memory?
Keep going.
What
So
were your
this
first
was
memory?
back when before I moved to where I live now. I went to a Christian school, and the first thing I remember is throwing rocks in somebody's window and breaking it for fun.
That's
That's
the devil's work.
That's illegal. I'm gonna
Not if
tell
you-
on you.
I'm
What are we gonna
telling
do,
Jesus.
police?
I'm
tell them.
telling on you.
Me and G-Man, we're close, dog.
I'm calling G-Man.
G-Man, isn't it
Pretty
G-Man?
close.
G and J-Man, we're pretty close. JG Wentworth, we're pretty cool up in there.
Hey, Wentworth. 877 cash now.
Oh,
877 cash now. Man, I love those commercials. They were always so
So-
weird, man.
Then out of nowhere, I just remember getting picked up from school, and this is ironic because literally out of nowhere, I just blink and I end up in Hearn, Texas, and I'm watching a steam train go by. That's it for you.
he all of a sudden he blinks and he has a hernia.
No.
Hey, do you guys ever like fall asleep and
Oh, my
like
fan.
it's like you blink and wake up
Yes.
like
Yeah.
in the morning and you're still tired
Bro,
and
don't
it
get me
sucks
fucking
so
started, dog.
much. It
Yeah,
sucks
so-
so
You guys
much.
ever like when you go to sleep, you feel like do you get how do I describe? Do you ever feel like you like fall in your sleep?
Yes.
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 You wake up in a sweat
Yes.
because you feel like you just fell.
Yes,
I
bro.
hate that.
I usually get that when I'm trying to when I'm falling asleep in like a very uncomfortable position. Like when I'm on bus rides to my wrestling tournaments, I end up like having a stroke.
I've returned. What the
When he
fuck
says
is
he's
this?
having a stroke,
Gentlemen,
he means he's
Gentlemen.
stroking something, guys.
Nettie, you're back.
River-
Great timing. What is your?
River is active. Hold on. River
No,
is active.
he's not. He's not joining us. He's
Too
not.
Get him
doing
in
it.
here.
join.
It's late.
No.
He's
Too
not.
late
It's
to
too
join.
late. It's too late.
It's
We're
too late
already.
to join.
We're already
I
24.
apologize.
We're already
But,
24
Bro.
minutes
My
in.
first memory.
Beacon.
Well, the thing I can remember, I was 2 years old and I was getting my first dog. You know, the first dog I can remember.
So you?
White,
that
shut the fuck
doggy.
up.
Woof woof, bitch.
This was before I even knew what a furry was. It was
Yum
like
yum.
2007.
Yeah.
What? Nettie's a
But,
furry?
Who would have guessed?
Look at his profile picture.
You retarded.
Eddie Furry?
Fucking shut up. Let me finish the story.
I thought you were just gay.
Shut up, or I'm gonna
Anthony.
pull out the soundboard.
That's the same thing, man.
Hey, no soundboard.
Yeah,
Uh
furry.
Oh, he's about to shoot
Okay,
up the school.
Hey, you don't. You
But,
can't say that. Lucas got in trouble.
Shut
for
the fuck up.
We're not in school, are we?
it. Fair point.
You can still get in trouble for it.
Tell him to suck my balls.
Shut
If
up.
I post a picture
Nettie,
of me
Nettie,
holding a
Nettie,
handgun saying
speak.
I'm gonna shoot up the school,
Did you
Shut the
guys
fuck
hear?
up.
I get in trouble.
Shut
Did you guys
up.
hear that Steve Jobs?
RJ, I'm gonna rape you.
Oh
title,
my
like, Who
God.
the fuck
Believe
is
it.
Steve Jobs?
Like
The
my
balls.
Swear to God, shut up.
Steve Stubbs.
Nettie,
It's Steve
speak.
Stubbs.
Let me finish.
All right, who am I server deafening?
Me.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, he's not joking.
So,
Server
I don't
deafening.
remember where, but it was somewhere in West Virginia. Okay, but I was 2 years old. All I remember is I was walking on a dirt path up to a puppy, I think it's a puppy farm. I think that's what they call it. But I remember getting swarmed by little white Jack Russells, and the one with the brown hair, the dog that I got named Puppy. I was, fucking 2 years old.
I was getting from my white crackers.
Crack up.
What the fuck?
Guys.
But I remember
I'm-
getting
I'm
swarmed
Batman.
and jumped in. It was awesome, and I was like, "Whoa, this is awesome."
That's a pretty cool first memory.
Heck,
I
oh my
chose
God.
Gremlin.
Is it my
I
turn?
mean, I also have this other memory when I was in pre-K where I drew. There's a picture of it actually. I drew a submarine, but it wasn't quite a submarine. It was just
Oh dear
squiggles.
God.
What a beautiful. It was more of a.
It was a beautiful submarine to me and my friend.
You gotta show me the submarine.
Mommy, look, it's a submarine.
Show me the
I think it was
submarine,
from pure
Nettie.
English to just.
Mom, look at the submarine. Look, I drew it.
Well,
So
no, it was
that's the
at
Twin
school.
Towers.
It was at school on a whiteboard. It was, and we drew. It with blue
Look
marker.
at my submarine. That's the Twin Towers.
Yeah, they did. They took a picture of it.
and they're hitting it.
This
They're
was
hitting
before
the
I needed
Twin
glasses.
Oh,
Towers.
they hit him. They hit him.
Did I ever tell you about my friend whose family's tree is a fucking wreath?
Dude, I'm gonna get in trouble for how many 9/11 jokes I'm making. Holy shit!
Incest?
Brandon, I believe it's your turn.
No, fuck
This
off.
is gonna sound
Riley.
stupid,
No, I'm joking.
but
Go ahead, man.
but the first memory I have is me eating chapstick that tastes like chocolate.
Oh, that's
That sounds
good.
heavenly.
I remember eating
That's great.
chapstick on my mom's bed when I was like fucking 7 or something.
I remember eating coins.
I remember
That's
shitting
all I
myself in the
have.
bathroom.
That's all I have.
How do you shit yourself in the bathroom?
Alright,
Okay, the fucking asshole was like taking an hour to shit. I'm pretty sure he was masturbating.
So you-
What?
It's that enjoyable. You're fucking moaning.
L
I thought you were
butthole.
talking
like-
about your asshole.
L
I
butthole.
was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what?
Yeah, my
Yeah,
Was
asshole's
your asshole
masturbating.
My
My asshole's just going at it right now.
so
Yeah, you didn't know you could fuck yourself.
Oh,
in the new update?
Mid
Oh!
recording right now.
Oh!
My asshole's going for it.
so I have a notepad pulled up, and
Oh no.
right now my favorite memory that from this section was RJ.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
baby. That's what went
Me
for
not
Main-
me
It-
eating me eating
his-
chapstick wasn't good.
Oh no, you guys had great memories. It was
Vandalism?
the fact it was his mom peeing
Mom
in the
pissing,
trash
yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Sad.
So I'm gonna give you a point for that because that's pretty funny.
Yeah, baby.
Let's go, baby. That's
what's
what
the
it was
next
all
memory?
about. Woo!
Anyway,
So
Isaiah, what's the next memory? Whoa!
our next section is going to be sad memories. We're gonna get this out of the way because no one likes a sad memory.
I got a sad one or
I
a
go-
bad one?
Can I go first? Can I go first? Because I got a
want-
good one.
I'm gonna go first so that you guys
I'll go
can
last.
get the idea. My sad memory, I've put this in songs, I've talked about it, was when I attempted suicide.
Damn, this got serious. really
Yeah.
fast.
Everything was just quiet, just like
I yeeted myself off a tree. Anyways, Brandon, you
Thinking
want to
about
go
it, doing
first?
it again.
I remember I was leaning back in my chair. In my, listen.
sorry. Hold on.
Back
It
in the
gets
chair.
better.
It went
It
from
gets
it went
better.
from,
It gets
Flash.
better.
it went from suicide to so I was leaning back in my chair.
It gets better.
Alright, go on,
So
bro.
I was
It
getting
gets
back
better.
in
It
my
gets better. It
chair,
gets better. It gets better. It gets
and
better.
so the fucking leg snap
Oh,
from the
no.
chair. You know, you guys, you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Light
Yeah.
flashing before your
And
eyes.
so, no. Okay, so then I fall on my back,
Dude.
and then my monitor falls down and hits me in my dick.
Oh, I remember this. Was me and River there for that? I swear to God, I remember something
No,
like
I was
that.
Where
listen.
I remember this
You know what I
story.
was doing? I was just casually playing Red Dead 2, and then all of a sudden I hear a snap, and next thing I know, a monitor's on my penis, and it hurt like a bitch.
That sounds
Oh.
terrible.
You know what? L. Brandon for penis being hurt. You get a point for that.
Oh my god, man.
Wait, so you're saying if I tell you a story where my penis gets hurt, I get a point?
No,
Oh.
only
Original
Brandon.
content only.
Original content. Be original.
Oh.
All right, who's got a depressing or bad memory?
Me?
I've got a. Oh,
Net-
okay.
Me?
Nettie put his hand.
Mine's
Net-
probably the oldest.
Nettie had his hand up first.
Okay. So I was like 5 years old. Actually, no, I was 5 years old. I remember
You
it.
said that twice.
It was pretty late. Shut the fuck up. It was pretty late at night. Well, it was
Oh,
early in the
fucking
morning. I
masturbating.
don't remember. It was dark outside.
It's okay, take
I
your
was sitting
time.
in my yellow chair, and I just watched my great grandmother get pulled out in an ambulance. And
wait,
I didn't really understand it much, but after a while,
wait,
shut the
Nettie,
fuck
hold
up.
on.
What?
An ambulance?
Shut the fuck up. You know I have a fucking regional accent.
yeah.
An ambulance. Ambulance. Shut the fuck up.
Wee woo wagon.
Lamp.
The wee woo wagon.
Klankenwagen.
Continuing to shut the fuck up.
Okay, go.
Continuing
Continue.
the story. I didn't really understand it, but from what I knew, she was sick. But then after a while, she had died, and I didn't really understand it very well either. But here's the weird part. I was, laying in bed, right? And it felt like there was somebody talking to me, but I was like, I didn't really understand what they were saying, and it sounded like my grandma. Well, she couldn't talk at that time, but it sounded like a grandmotherly voice, honestly. I have to be honest with you. It sounded like a, raspy old woman voice. I'm pretty sure you know what I mean.
Rash.
I thought you were about to say the N word.
And I didn't really understand what was going on, but I knew somebody was there. So it's kind of creepy, but it was also relaxing.
Spooky
know the feeling.
memory. I like that.
I love how we went from
No, the spookiest memory I have was I was playing with a fucking dump
Suicide
truck.
to.
No! Don't get off track. I want to tell my story now.
It went from
No, I call
suicide to
I'm going last.
Brandon breaking his setup to a ghostly experience.
You know what's
Right.
funny, by the
My
way?
turn.
Wait, hold on. Can I add one more thing to that
Yeah,
thing?
go ahead.
I still use the monitor.
You still do.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
I remember when you had like problems with it when it wouldn't like work. Wait, Is that like? Am I right?
Yeah,
you had
yeah,
problems
you're
with it. We were trying to play something,
Oh,
and
9:30.
your thingy didn't work. Anyway,
Yeah, I was glitching out and shit. All right,
Alright,
it's
alright. Me.
RJ, let's. I mean, not RJ.
Oh, me.
Go ahead, Matthew.
Me.
Yeah, Riley, you can go.
Alright. So I don't have any particular sad memories that I'd like to share,
All right,
but I
Matthew. it's
do
your
have
turn.
a bad memory that I would like to share.
Go ahead.
Alright. So I was in first grade, and we were in our computer class, and we had this little program that we did that was supposed to teach us like simple math and simple reading and whatnot. And
I
I
had one of those,
really,
too.
I really had to use the restroom. Like I had to pee so bad. I was
Oh.
rocking in the chair, holding myself, trying not to pee. I remember I raised my hand and I was like, "Can I go to the restroom?" And they were like, "No, finish what you're doing first."
Oh no.
So here I am, really needing to pee, and I can't go to the restroom. They said no, and I remember I was on the verge of tears because I couldn't do anything, and eventually it all came out, bro,
No.
all at once. My
I came out
pants
too.
A
were
yellow.
soaked.
A yellow
And-
storm.
Dude, yellow snow.
My pants were absolutely soaked, and when the teacher saw, she got mad at me. She got mad at me when she said I couldn't go to use the restroom.
Yeah, you
And
spilled
then
your lemonade.
And then, that's not even the worst part. She paraded me through the school and made me walk to the nurse's office in front of everyone.
Oh, I'd have fought the bitch.
That
The
was.
nurse's office. What are they gonna do? Put an ice pack on your dick? What the fuck?
I
are you gonna do
know!
about that?
I know!
Well, yeah,
They,
sometimes you jerk
I
it
would've-
too hard.
I
they
would've-
made me. They
Matt,
made
he's
me.
in kindergarten.
I
Shut
would-
No,
up.
I was
I
in
would've-
first grade.
I would have wrapped around her leg.
They literally they walked me through the school. I passed multiple different classes and I got pointed at and laughed at and I was miserable. And then when I
This
got
is
to the
so
nurse's
sad.
office, she sat me down and she was like, "So, you peed your pants." And I was crying at this point. I was so embarrassed and I was so upset. And she was just like, let me call your parents so they can
Oh,
bring you some new
no.
clothes.
No, not the
And I
parents.
was so distraught,
I
bro.
love how you beat the parents.
Thankfully, after I explained to my mom what happened, she wasn't super mad at me, but she was still upset. And my dad, when he showed up, he had this disappointed look on his face, and it was just unfortunate.
idiot, you peed yourself.
It was terrible though, because I got paraded through the school, and everyone made fun of me, and the teacher got mad at me, and it was.
Dude. Imagine the nurse's office was like right down the hall, but she took the
It wasn't.
entire
It
other
wasn't
way
right down the
the
hall.
school.
No,
She
It
just
was-
went the opposite way around the school to parade you on purpose.
It was very much not right down the hall. I
Wow.
literally had to walk from one side of the school to the other.
It would have been
Dang.
funnier if it was, but she took you around the other side.
Funnier.
Because imagine imagine you're a teacher
You know what?
and a kid just pissed himself and you're like, oh damn it, I gotta take him to the nurse.
Riley, I'm giving
Let
you
me go the long way.
I'm
around
giving
the
you
school
the
and make-
pit I'm getting
make
you the
kids
pity
laugh at
pee
me.
points.
The pity point.
My dick don't get a point. Goddamn.
Your dick did get a
Your
point.
I'm getting the
did get a point.
quadruple. I'm getting the quadruple P's. Pity PP point. The quadruple P's.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? You know what? We got point. You know what? Who's next? Matthew, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Matthew's
yeah,
one last.
yeah, I'm gonna go
Okay.
last.
Okay, RJ, let's see what you got.
This isn't really a bad, funny memory. This is just a sad memory.
Oh,
All right. Which one do you guys want to hear? Mom's death or the move?
The move.
The
I
move.
want to hear about. I mean, I don't know.
Either one works.
The move.
The move. All right. So we moved to Washington, me and my family, aka me, my mom, and my brother. I don't know why. I was only 6 years old. I didn't really understand much at the time. We moved to Washington. From Texas all the way to Washington State, Vancouver. Right? So it's across the country. It's a very long move. But everything was normal. I remember getting these these like Texas shaped waffles.
Waffles.
At a hotel.
Waffles are
Waffles.
grilled pancakes. Continue.
Shut the fuck up.
Kill yourself. Anyway.
He already tried once.
I did.
Oh my god.
I'm
Anyway.
sorry. That was an unnice thing of me to say. I apologize. That was very not cool
You know
of me.
what?
I'm sorry.
You lose your PP pity point.
Yeah, I think I deserve that.
Oh my god.
Take away his good noodle stars.
Continue,
That
RJ.
was really
Continue,
not
RJ.
cool. I apologize.
This was not the first move. As soon as we went up to Washington, they had the apartments. It was like the evergreen luxury apartments that were pieces of fucking shit. Right? That was the first name.
Luxury, they say.
But we lived there for about a year.
Damn.
That was our first year up there. It was a cold summer, like actual cold. It was like 50 degrees. But
Damn.
the other
I could
summers were
not.
hot as shit.
Shut the
I'd
fuck
love
up.
it
You
there.
lived in West Virginia.
It was warm in West Virginia summers sometimes.
Oh, summer. Oh,
but
Like
you
a
know,
50-degree summer, I would kill myself. Again,
but
like, what you mean by again?
I give myself a point for that.
anyways,
No, you don't. Shut the fuck up.
but these apartments, we met our friend, or I met my friend, what's his name? Dante. He's really cool. But he's also a pretty bad kid, and he was a bad influence on me. And Dante's stepbrother, Bryson, who was
Oh shit!
bless you,
This is racing, Jesse.
but Bryson, he kind of moved in with us for like a month before we moved out. I don't know why. He had his own house. But he moved in with us for like a month and he stayed in our room. Uh I don't know what was going through his 15-year-old mind. But he was like, "Hey, this guy's like 6. Let me show him porn." That's what he did. He used my Xbox, went on the Xbox browser, and showed me porn for the first time.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Minecraft booty cheeks.
Sounds like
No.
a classy gentleman.
When you was
Anyways.
14, man.
15.
I was
Even worse.
close.
He was at
Anyways.
least 7.
Wait, hold on. That was this year. Ish.
What?
That was wait, you're 15 now, right?
Yes.
Anyways, go on.
What?
Okay.
I think Isaiah got confused.
You just
Isaiah, I think you're confused.
you just recently figured out what porn was?
No,
Oh my
he's
God,
talking about
no.
when he was 6 and Bryson was
Oh.
dumbass.
Oh.
You are fucking.
Yeah,
Oh.
goddamn.
Dude has brain damage
When
for
you were
real.
Drain Bramage.
You know what?
Brain damage.
I get a point for this.
No, give me
No,
back
no.
my point,
Not.
bro. Give me back my point.
I'll
Brad.
give you your
Stop trying to
point.
give yourself points or
I'll give
nobody's
you
getting.
your
Anyway,
point.
RJ, back to you.
Anyways, Bryson was fine. I don't even really care about him. Next thing you know, Dante and one of my best friends, Giovanni, we all lived on pretty much the same street. I lived in the corner, which was on like a kind of hill kind of thing. But we lived on the corner, and there was this intersection. And down the intersection, if you go straight out my door and turn to the right, there was this massive hill. I'll get to that later. But if you just go like turn right a little and then turn left, there's that big street with a smaller hill. Right? And Dante was on the left side of that smaller hill. Giovanni was in a nicer apartment on the top of that hill. Right? So we all are on the same street pretty much. So I walk over to Dante's. I was like, "Hey, he has a Wii U and a Game Boy. Let's go over to Giovanni's, see if he's there." So we walk over to Giovanni's because he's like, "Dude, hell yeah, I'll bring my DS." And I was like, "Dude, my dad just got me this 3DS XL Blue, and I want to play it." So I brought it over to Giovanni.
Hold on. My Game Boy Advance SB Blue Edition.
It wasn't a Game Boy; it was a 3DS.
No, have you read that story? Have you read that story? That after this episode, I'll read it. I'll show you. I'll show you guys. All right,
Okay.
continue your story.
But
RJ, you get a point for reminding me of that.
Nice. Anyways, we brought it over to him. Also, this is going to be a long story, but we brought it over to
Be
him.
at least 7 long.
We went over to his house. We knocked on the door. His mom answered. Was like, "Hey,
Eddie, stop choking.
is Giovanni here? Can we like play games with him?" And she let us in. She made us pizza rolls. And Dante, we went to his room and his brother's room. We went over there and we were like, "Hey, I want to go play Game Boy," but they wanted to play Wii U, which was in their room. So I went out into the living room and played Game Boy, right? I was having really
SP
fun. I
Blue
was playing
Edition.
Mario Kart Double Dash. and I'm pretty sure I picked the female Yoshi and Yoshi. Well, no, I
Got an
didn't.
erection.
Birdo and Yoshi.
No, that was I picked the other
Pink
one.
Yoshi.
I picked fucking
Get to the good part.
Luigi and Mario. Sorry. I'm having a stroke. Anyways, I finished after playing like 18 games. I was like, all right, let me go play Wii U with them. Also, it's getting late. I'm probably gonna head home soon. I should get Dante home because I was older than Dante and I was also older than Giovanni, but not by much.
Are you still 6?
Hold
Uh,
on, what's the story? Dan TDM is retiring from YouTube.
nice.
About time. Anyway.
Yeah.
Continue.
But actually, Dan TDM does tie into the story a little.
Bruh.
But
Where's the
I
sad
went
part?
back in there. I started making my way down the hallway. I look into his mom's room, which is on the left, and I go, "Hey, are they still in their room or did they leave?" I was playing Game Boy, and they go, "No, they're still in their room." I walk in there. I don't see anyone, so I turn to my right. I don't see anyone. I look to my left. Guess who I see on the bed, standing up, sword fighting? And I'm not
Whoa.
talking with toy swords.
Whoa, whoa,
God.
whoa,
Guess who I
whoa,
see sword fighting?
whoa.
Dante and Giovanni
Oh my
with the
god.
U in between them.
No. No.
I get scared. I'm like, what the I slam the door.
Oh.
I walk into their mom's room. I was like, "Hey, I'm going home." It's like, "Are you okay?" And she like got up from her bed. I go, "Yeah, they bye."
Oh
So I start
no.
walking out like really freakishly scared,
Oh,
right?
okay, never mind. He's
Next
gonna.
thing you know, I turn around. I see her open the door and scream at the top of her lungs, "What the fuck? Oh my god, what are you doing? Get down from there. I'm going to blister your ass.
Hell
Get
yeah.
down." And
Damn.
Whoop that ass.
I just book it out the door. I run over to Dante's house. I go, I knock. I go, "Yeah, Miss Kendra, uh, Don, Dante, Giovanni, help."
Sex.
And she
Bingo
must have
bongo.
thought they got hurt or something because she ran out looking for them. And here come I look up over to Giovanni's apartment. Here comes Dante running out with his pants unbuttoned with no zipper. Like the zipper was still down, running out, and Giovanni's mom chasing Giovanni out the door with a belt.
Oh,
Oh no.
And she goes, "What the fuck?" And she has a cigarette in her mouth, right? And I just go, they peepees were I'm going home.
Oh
She was,
no.
"What the fuck?" And she just ignored me and she ran over there and she like got on to his mom and was like, "What the hell's going on? Why are you chasing my son with a belt?" And she just goes, I hear this all because I'm like walking away, but I'm 6 and I was like waddling because I'm scared. I didn't know boys could do that because I'm 6. And she she's screaming. She was like, she must have learned the full story or something. Because I turn around again and I see her with a belt chasing Dante.
Oh,
And
no.
I'm like, God. And then, I walk into my apartment and my mom's like, "Hey, what's happening out there?" Because she was like spring cleaning and stuff. I just started bawling my eyes out. I was like, I
Oh.
Great
And
acting. 10 out of
she
10.
walks out. And she walks out. She sees that. And she's like, "What happened?" I go, "Their pee-pees were touching." and, and she's like, "Oh my god." And she brings me into her room and she's like, "Hey, here, take this. We'll go get ice cream tonight. We'll be fine." She calms me down real fast. And that was really funny. Uh-huh.
I like how he said this would be a sad, not funny story.
Yeah, I
then he
was-
goes,
No.
"That was
No, no,
really
no, no, no,
funny."
no.
I was scared for the first half.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna get worse.
There's more.
But
Lord, it
yes,
keeps going.
there's more about the apartments.
There's more.
There's more about the apartments, but
You know how I said that we wouldn't
Are-
stretch this
are-
out for
are-
1 hour?
yeah.
RJ's
RJ.
literally gonna take the entire episode.
I don't think we have time for any more. Jesus Christ, that was
let me finish this one story.
okay.
alright?
But be
Not
quick.
the rest. But she walked out. She made sure everything was fine. She made sure she didn't have to call like CPS and stuff. But she walked back inside. She looked at my brother and she goes, "You can't be friends with Xavier anymore." Xavier's Giovanni's brother, and I just hear him go, "Why?" He goes, "Because Xavier and or not Xavier, Giovanni and Dante were sword fighting." He goes, "What's that?" "It's just sword fighting. It's like toy swords." And she goes, "They were on the bed touching each other's peepees together." And he starts
They were
dying laughing. And it was so funny. I look back and it's so funny. But she was like, "Nah, it's fine. Just don't do that, please." But yeah, that later that night we went and got ice cream, and it was so goddamn funny. But at the time, I remember being so scared. I was like, "Oh my god, what the
I
fuck
just
is
saw
happening?"
sex.
That's what I thought too. I was just like, "That's sex," but I just
When
said,
mommy and daddy love each other very much.
Sex.
I was just like, "Hey guys, what are you playing? Are you playing Mario?" I just started dying. I was just like, "Oh my
They were playing Mario 69.
Yo,
god."
hey yo.
Oh
That's my
god.
story.
Oh my god.
Anyways, the bad part of that story was having to move to Washington.
All right,
Matthew,
Matthew, your turn.
What did you?
So
Matthew,
God, I fucking hate this thing. So 3 years ago, exactly, I got grounded because my grades were in the shitter and my room was fucking disgustingly dirty. And then like 4 days
Also, my
later,
brother right now.
And then 4 days later, I had, cleaned my room, got my grades fixed, and I asked my mom if I could, go to my friend's house because Riley, RJ's brother, and one of my other friends was at their house, and they were, hanging out. My mom said, "Yeah, you can, go hang out. You're ungrounded because you got all your shit taken care of." And as I'm about to get to my friend's house, my foot slips off my bike's pedal, goes into the tire, causing my bike to flip.
Oh no.
And my skull slams straight into the concrete.
Oh no, this
rupturing
is
an
the
artery.
story.
Yeah, rupturing an artery, fracturing my skull, and from like a daze of what the fuck happened next, I get up, and there's just like a moment of just like dead silence, and then it feels like somebody like drives a fucking bat into my fucking skull, and I just remember screaming at the top of my fucking lungs in pain, and then like the next thing I know, I'm in my mom's car. We're driving to the fucking hospital. They're like, "Oh, it's probably just, a bump on your head." And then they're like, "Hey, we got to fucking life flight you to fucking Houston because your brain is fucking bleeding." And if I had gotten to the hospital 5 minutes fucking later, I'd have fucking died. So that was fun. And then the day before we were going to leave the hospital, I had a full blown mental fucking breakdown because of the reality of it fucking hitting me like a fucking freight train. And I literally cried for 2 straight hours because I was afraid that it was going to happen again. And then, like, going home, I literally didn't want to talk to fucking anybody because I was trying to figure out literally everything. And, like, it was hell. It sucked. But the hospital food was bussin' though. They had a Subway in the first floor. It was
Matthew,
fucking bussin'.
I'm giving you an aneurysm point for your aneurysm.
It wasn't an aneurysm.
It was basically aneurysm.
I actually remember
No.
Matthew's story, and I can add on to it. So once Matthew had been taken to the hospital in Houston, like me, Adam, and Drake, those were that was our friend group. It was just the four of us. We were all depressed as fuck because like Matthew, he was our man, and so when we found out about that, we were broken, bro. And I had the brilliant idea to ask my dad, "Hey, could we go up to Houston to see Matthew?" And he was like, "Sure." And so we got Drake. We got Drake in the car. We got Adam in the car. We got me in the car, and we all drove up to Houston. We were gonna go say hi to Matthew and whatnot. And then they said we couldn't say hi to Matthew, bro.
Wow.
I was fucking cussing the doctor out when she told me they couldn't come visit me. Like in my half asleep, anesthetic days, I'm like, the fuck you mean?
I just picture Matthew like this. If you me, my fucking sim,
I'm sorry,
The doctor couldn't understand me at all.
This is what this is what Matthew was like.
No,
He was
but-
like, "Open the door, let my friends in. Open
The
the
first
door."
thing my dad told me, the first thing I said to him was Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin are two sons of bitches, and then I fucking blacked out. It was amazing.
Wow.
He's like, he literally told the doctor, "Yeah, he's gonna be fine." It's like, how do you know? He was talking politics the first time he woke up. I'm like, okay. I tell you, that was a fucking rager right there.
That's a very sad story. I am.
But I'm still fucking here. Let's go.
I'm glad
I'm
you're
glad
here.
you
Crying right now.
You can't get rid of me, fucko.
Oh yeah, and Riley shaved his head because Matt had to shave his head, and Riley was like, "Hey,
I did shave my head. I did shave my head at that time.
That's a good friend moment."
That was
They
a
had
good
they
friend
had
moment.
to,
You know what,
they had
Riley?
to shave
Riley, you
they
get
had
a
to
point
shave
for good friend
Matthew.
moment.
they had to shave Matthew's head, and so I shaved my head in support. And I had long hair at the time, and it was all gone.
Riley, you
Our-
get a point for good friend moment.
But Adam, on the other hand, Adam was like, "Hey, my hair is shorter than Riley, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm a little pussy bitch, and my friends don't matter to me."
Come on, you don't be
You
like
know
that
what?
to Adam.
Adam gets a negative. Adam's at -1 point.
No, so sad.
Bro.
He's not even here. He's got -1 point. All right.
That's how
So
much of an L plus
to
ratio.
end this episode, because it's getting kind of close. I got one more topic for
Hey,
you
come
guys.
on, we're about 6 minutes from an hour. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I know. I got one more topic for you guys. So we did first memories. We did bad memories. Now for the happy memories. These could be memories that made you giggle, memories that made you chuckle,
My monitor hitting my dick.
memories memories that gave you the little girl squeals,
Alright.
This is for me. I have a lot of them, but one that really stands out to me was the day I met River. Or I wouldn't, yeah. Because the day River and I, we became good friends. He helped me through a lot of, depressional stuff. This was around the time after I had attempted my attempt. And River just kind of walked me through all that, and he made me into the man I am today. The reason I'm offensive is because of River. You know what? Everything that I have done is River's responsibility. Everything bad about me is all River. So don't blame me. Blame River.
All
Yeah,
River's
yeah,
fault,
right.
guys. You heard it
All
here
River's
first.
fault.
Imagine he
I don't-
joined right at that moment,
You know what?
and all he hears is, "This is all your fault."
No
River-
respect for it.
River gets
Because it's
-1
River.
point for creating me.
How dare he?
Like Isaiah used to be like this kind Christian man, and now he's just this.
All right. So who's got a happy memory? That
I
they-
got one. I got one.
I-
I got one.
I heard
Me.
Riley first.
Let's
Fuck
go.
you.
All right. Here's mine. So I was in 4th grade,
Fourth
and we were
grade.
playing we were playing zombie tag, bro. That was what we played in recess
Oh,
I love
every
zombie tag.
every day, bro. That was where it was at.
Is that
That's
is that the
shit.
tag where you tag someone and then you're both it, and like everyone
Yes.
you tag is infected?
Yes,
Oh,
and
I love that game.
to win the game, you have to be the last one untagged. So the game was going. It started, and 5 minutes in, I was the second last dude, and the other person, they were hiding behind a tree where the taggers could not see him. So it was just me, and I was surrounded, bro. I was on the play set, and I was gonna run down the steps because I was about to slide down the slide to get away, but there was someone at the bottom of the slide, so I couldn't. So I was about to run down the steps, but there were two people running up the steps towards me. I was gonna jump off the side, but there was someone there as well, and so I thought as
He's
fast as I
cornered.
could, where the fuck do I go to not get tagged? And I panic. I go down the slide. There's someone waiting down there, and yet I went down there, and then I had a stroke of deep genius. Halfway down the slide, instead of going to the bottom where they were waiting for me, I jumped over the side of the slide and I fucking ran, bro. I ran so fast I couldn't feel my legs for a
He
moment or two.
outsmarted him.
I did, bro. I felt so I felt so good.
Big
And
brain.
I got to the base because we had this established base that was really far away because we had a really big recess area. I ran all the way to base and I stayed there for a solid minute catching my breath. And then the taggers, they found the one dude that had been hiding the whole time.
Wow.
And bro, I was the fucking champion that day. Like they were literally
Nice.
all slapping me on the back, being like, "Yeah!"
Riley,
Oh my
you get a point for Survivor of the Day.
That is one of my really good happy memories. that I can think back on.
Okay, I got a story that relates to this. Actually, I might have two, but I have one that relates to this.
I like that noise he
Okay,
made.
so-
Go ahead.
A point for the You give him a point for the
He gets a point for
Yeah, let's go.
Mr. Krabs.
Okay, so we were also playing zombie tag, and there's only I didn't have a big class. There wasn't a lot of people, but I was a smart little bastard. Like everybody
Yeah,
else,
yeah.
they were either dumb or they were women.
What's the difference?
There.
Betty, you get a point for misogyny.
I love giving massages.
But I look at my friend, like I don't know, I don't remember. No, Isaiah, you didn't meet Melvin.
Melvin.
No, you didn't.
Hey,
meet
that's my
Mel-
middle name.
Melvin Hart?
That's your dad's name.
Yeah, Melvin Hirsch.
I know Melvin.
Yeah. That's that. That was the guy. I've been friends with him since like fucking pre-K.
Post editing, please bleep that name out.
No, Doctor.
Beep
What
out
name?
all the names that have been said, bro. Too many
no.
names have been
No,
said
no,
in
no,
this
no.
video.
I said his full name, so like.
Oh.
One name. One name.
No,
I
Brandon,
missed
shut
it.
up.
name?
Shut up,
What name?
Brandon!
What about
I
Melvin?
didn't hear a
Okay,
name.
back
All I
to
heard was a.
But I look at him and I'm like, hey, I've got what?
Ooh.
Shut
He's
the
in
fuck up,
trouble.
Shut up.
Eddie's
Finish
in
the story.
trouble.
I'll beat you with the Constitution.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Bitch, I'll beat you with an AK.
Okay, but I look at him like, and we're next to this baseball thing. It's made out of wood, and there's this little area that goes underneath it, and it goes pretty far. And I look at him, and I'm like, what if we hit under there? And he's like, yeah, that's a great idea. So we crawl up under there. This was like, I don't fucking know, 4th grade, I think. We crawl way up under there, and we just sit and wait for the entire recess, and they ran past. It was genius. Nobody found us. They were like, come on out, we're gone. And we're just like, no, fuck you, we're waiting. We basically sat under cobwebs and shit in moss. The moss was comfortable, honestly.
Dude,
Could have slept there.
Isaiah.
you wake up with a
But
spider in your ear.
We won.
Isaiah.
What?
I feel like he kind of copied my story. You should give him you should give me one of his points.
I'm not gonna give him a point for the
I was
story.
just relating because it's us. It's also zombie.
Yeah,
tag,
but it was zombie
we
tag,
didn't-
4th grade, being
Give him a fight
smart.
and make sure
Riley,
he got
Riley.
I don't remember what grade it was. All I remember was 4th, 3rd, or 5th. It was somewhere in there.
I'm gonna.
Actually, no, it wasn't middle school.
I'm giving
it
him
was,
the points for those
third.
those first two things that I gave him points for. But the story, yeah, that was kinda,
yeah,
the
but here's my
same.
second story. The second story is
No,
I
no,
remember-
no,
No,
two
no,
stories.
no.
No, 2 stories.
Well, You got me
The Twin Towers had 180, and now they're down to 0.
Your story is up.
That's funny, Matthew.
All right.
God damn.
It's okay. You still got 2 points from that. That's really good. And you can still get points.
at least
you can still get points if you say funny stuff. You just gotta time things right.
Hey Isaiah, can I get at least 7 points?
And you have lost 7 points.
No!
I'm just kidding.
Isaiah, does our English teacher get any points? Because she's still
You know what?
fucked?
Miss Joan gets 69 points.
Nice.
Holy fuck, Miss Jones
Dude,
just
imagine we get Miss Jones to host the next podcast episode.
Bro,
God,
no
Oh my god,
way.
man.
No,
No way.
She would have us written up for that shit.
Miss
No
Jones is
way.
now out of the ballpark with 69
Miss
points.
Jones is now the owner of the Babes.
All right.
Who's next?
Who wants to go? We got Matthew, Brandon, and
Dibs.
RJ. All right.
I'll go.
No,
No, Matthew called
dibs.
dibs first.
You can go next, Brandon.
Matt gets a point for dibs.
Brendan explodes.
The best memory I've ever had.
Ah.
It started from one of the worst I've ever had was when, our ex-friend Drake pretty much dropped me and Riley. And then, Riley introduced me to this really cool, Discord called the Comedy Discord. And then I met these really cool fucking people. And
Damn
Hey.
it, Matt.
now we're
Damn
best
it.
friends.
You know what?
And you were introduced to a
Screw
trained man
you,
from
Matt.
the.
And then I met
Screw
this
you.
really hot guy, fucking cool ass dude.
Couldn't be me.
He's talking about
It's
me,
not
guys.
you. He's talking about
He's
RJ
talking about
right
Brandon.
now.
It's all Brandon.
I'm a minor.
It's all
You're getting arrested.
Brandon.
Exposed.
You know what?
Hear me out.
Hello, my name is John.
I'm hearing you
Quinones
out.
with What would
What
you
if
do?
you're all hot?
Hey,
He gets a point for that.
Hey,
He gets a
yo.
point for that.
Okay.
hey, yo.
And one of my friends helped me figure out what my sexuality was.
Okay. No. See,
Matthew-
hottest in the babes.
Matthew gets the gay
Matthew,
point.
you,
Guys,
Matthew, you get
guys.
a point if you can tell me if you can
That-
tell everybody here your sexuality right now.
I'm gay.
He's got a point.
Nah.
Somebody.
All right.
got my
Hottest in the
RJ
babes
just
on
explodes.
3. All right. Ready? 3, 1.
What are we doing?
Say who the hottest member of the babes is on 3.
Oh, I'm not
Alright.
gonna do this. Fuck you.
I
All right,
have I have mine. I have mine.
1. Isaiah.
Brandon.
Oh, shit.
Brandon.
Yay!
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brandon's the hottest.
Yay! Brandon, you get a point.
Yay. Let's
Hey.
Brandon has
go.
a monster cock. Oh.
Whoa, hey, you can't
Whoa.
be saying that in the. Hey, that's not for the podcast. That's for just the babes.
That's for the only babes. That's
Yeah,
for the
wait,
only
who
For
did-
the only babes. That's clever.
Guys, I
That's
got
clever.
ideas.
What did he say? I heard monster, and that's it.
The only babes.
Okay, Matthew
you
mentioned
try and
Brandon's
figure it
monster cock,
well,
and
hey,
then,
we don't
and then
talk
Matthew
about-
said that's
we
for the.
don't
talk like
about
the
it. We
the
don't
the,
talk
the
about
like
it.
thing.
Isaiah.
Don't talk
Isaiah.
about Bruno.
Matthew
Shut
then
up,
made
shut
a
up,
clever
bitch.
joke after that, saying that was for the only babes. I think he gets a
That
point
was
for
for
that.
the only babes.
I think that's a clever one, deserving a point. Just saying.
Matthew's
Alright, there's-
Matthew gets a point for that too.
All right, there's my one joke for the year. I'll see y'all in 2024.
Aw.
All right, Brandon, you go ahead.
Do you guys know that game called Blockland?
Block-
No, I know
Oh,
Minecraft
yeah.
though.
It was like this old like Lego game and shit.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Oh my god.
What up?
Oh
Maybe,
my
whatever.
god.
Okay, I have a good story that relates to this, and it makes me chuckle
Brandon,
every
before
time I
you
think of it.
start, you get a point for reminding me of this awesome game.
I've never played that before.
So I joined a random server, and this may not be funny, so laugh at me if I'm not funny, okay? So shut up. I joined this random server, and I just see this guy just fucking humping somebody else.
What?
Like
What?
somebody was bent over, and another guy was just fucking humping him, and I was laughing my ass off. My mom came over and grounded my ass for a week.
Oh.
Grounded for watching Blockland porn.
Yeah,
No,
All
you're
right, Brandon.
I bet she still remembers that.
You get porn points.
Yeah.
All right.
Different type of PP points.
That
Hey,
kind
I got the quadruple P point though.
Oh, but you got it taken away though.
Oh, what? No, I didn't.
I got a
Why?
P point.
Well, oh wait, yeah,
I
because
would
I gave
not
it back to you
recommend-
for some reason.
Yeah, you gave it back.
Take it away again.
All right,
All right,
RJ,
that
you're,
kind of
you're the last one.
Brandon's kind of ropes into mine. Up in Washington, my stepsister, me, and my
Whoa,
stepbrother.
stepsister.
Bitch.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
Did she get stuck,
No,
RJ?
no,
Did
no,
she get
no.
stuck?
She would we would all play Roblox together, right?
Oh no.
Not the
And
Roblox porn.
Roblox point.
anyways, we found this one server where to play like half of like copyright songs that were famous.
I did
at
that
the
all the time.
And then we would join it and we would just like mess around. We would troll people a little. One day we joined the server and I walk up. I like get into a dog kind of thing because it had like dog things where you could
Oh,
become
it
a
was one of
dog,
these
right?
things.
You could become a dog. So I became a dog. I walk in and I start trying to troll people because I was like, hey, adopt me, bitch. And people would be like, yeah, sure, okay. And then, I get adopted and there was this house with a pool. I walk into the top bedroom and I see a guy getting railed by a cat. And I was just
Saying
like,
I called the
I was-
Roblox porn? You're saying I called it?
Yes, you did. I walked up. I was like, dude, what the hell's going on? And he pulled a goddamn air fryer on me. Literally. He
You clearly
Okay.
don't own an air fryer.
no,
RJ gets
I'm
an air
dead
fryer
serious.
point.
I'm dead serious. He pulled out an air fryer from his inventory and threw it at me. And I was just like, oh, okay.
You clearly don't own an air fryer.
I love my
But
air fryer.
that was the funniest thing. Also, Matt, screw you because you stole what I was gonna say. No, my happiest memory was probably joining the Babes because y'all have just been like my life for the past year now.
I love gingers.
Actually,
Matt, shut up.
dude,
I love
it has actually
gay.
almost been a year.
It has almost been a year.
Yeah.
It's
The oldest Babes
I joined
episode is
in.
8 months old, bro.
Yeah, I
8
joined,
months ago, bro.
dude. That's over half a year. Wow.
That's
Yeah,
at
this
least
has been, like,
7.
this has been like the best 8 months of my life, man. But
On
thank y'all. Like
God.
actually,
I love you guys.
like damn, I love you too.
Amen.
You know
Love
what?
Hey,
I love
hey,
y'all.
wait, guys. We still doing that babe orgy after this?
Of
Duh.
course,
Fuck
Brandon.
yeah, okay.
Brandon,
wait, who's host?
You're scheduled to join, right? You're gonna be the male stripper role play.
Yeah.
All right.
So, quick question.
Isaiah, do we all get babe orgy points?
Everyone gets a babe orgy point.
Let's
get
orgy
go!
Yeah, baby. That's what I
Yeah,
like for.
like
That's what it's all
seriously,
about.
guys.
Woo!
Seriously, guys, I really thank you. Like all of y'all. You too, Nettie. I thank you. You were a great friend during 2022.
I'm so
Y'all
glad I'm not the only
y'all
one
made my
trades
life
here.
a lot better. You
Not
guys
me.
made
Ha
my
ha
year.
ha. Not me. Yeah.
And Brendan,
Alright,
you're
enough-
a huge
enough
part
getting-
of
Your
it.
dick.
You
All right,
guys
all right.
made my year.
Six.
Alright,
Six.
enough being sentimental. It's time for the
5,
babe
6.
orgy.
Alright,
End the
everybody.
recording. That's what we're
No,
ending
no,
on.
no, everybody,
All right.
everybody.
Tally up the points, Isaiah. Let's
So-
do this.
Okay. We have a tie, a 3-way tie for second place. So, okay.
I got last. Tell me I got last.
In last place, we have Adam and River.
No!
Then there's me.
Okay.
Yeah. Next up is Nettie and Riley with 4
Okay.
points. They
Alright,
both have 4
alright.
points.
I figured.
Then tied for
At
second.
least 7.
Tied for second is Brandon, Matthew, and RJ.
All
Wait.
right.
Well, then who won?
Miss Jones with 69 points.
Oh,
yeah,
my
you're right,
God!
you're right.
Miss
So-
Jones coming in clutch.
To settle this 3-way tie, let's start.
Whoever lasts the longest in the babes orgy wins.
No,
Circle
no,
jerk.
no, no.
Wait
Wait.
a minute.
All right,
Russian roulette.
RJ,
Mm.
send me rock, paper, or scissors. Matthew, send me rock, paper, or scissors. I want you to DM this to me.
Where is it?
I didn't ask you
Five
to.
or six, two, four.
Riley, why'd you send me?
You said
Okay.
you said to send you rock, paper, or scissors.
No,
so
I said
did.
them, not you. All right.
No, I only use he, her.
Can you do it again? Do it again.
Do it again.
Go again.
Fucking
Penis. I'm
Windows.
gonna touch my penis. I'm gonna touch my penis. I'm gonna touch my penis.
All right, go again.
Again.
Fucking god.
I'm gonna touch my penis.
No.
No. Wait,
You know, picking the same thing is not gonna get us anywhere. Go again.
Okay. Damn.
You guys have sent rock 3 times.
Fucking very creative.
All right,
Did it again, didn't we?
Brandon. If you send me paper before they can respond, you win.
Brandon wins. Game over. No, I'm kidding.
All right, I win.
You know what?
What?
They didn't say anything different, so yeah, I'm giving it to Brandon.
Hold on.
Let's go.
Brandon, you host next week's episode. How does this feel?
Wait.
Terrible. I'm nervous now.
Anything different?
It's okay. If you're not if you're not able to make it next week, you are able to pass down the mic to somebody.
I
But I
Brandon,
trust you'll
Brandon.
make it. I love you, Brandon.
Can I? If you're not here next week, can I please? Can I be a host?
If you're not here next week, can I give you a blowjob?
All right, everybody. Let's end this episode up. Brandon, do you
Alright.
have a speech?
Babes orgy. Babes orgy. Babes orgy.
Hold on,
Babes
hold
orgy.
your
Babes
horses.
orgy.
Hold your horses, Brandon. What's your speech?
I'd like to thank my mom for giving birth to me. I'd like to thank my dad for having sex with my mom and giving birth to me.
Okay.
Wait, your dad had sex with your mom and gave birth to you?
Members of the Senate of the House of Representatives. Yesterday, December 7th, 1941.
Babes orgy.
What the
Babes
fuck?
orgy.
Shut the
Babes orgy. Babes
Do
orgy.
you four
Babes orgy.
have
Babes
loser
orgy.
speeches?
Yeah,
like
I got
to
one.
thank
I got
my
one.
mom.
I got.
I want
Hey,
you-
I
hold on,
volunteer.
hold on.
I volunteer.
Hold
I
on.
volunteer.
I want you guys to
Michael
all
Knight.
say them at once.
All right.
Okay.
Deal.
Babes orgy. Babes orgy. Babes
hold
orgy.
on.
Babes orgy.
I
Babes
Say it all
orgy.
at
Babes
once.
orgy. Babes
I
orgy.
haven't
Babes
fucking
orgy.
goddamn it.
Babes orgy. Babes orgy.
I like
Babes
to
orgy.
thank
Babes orgy.
my dad
Babes
for
orgy.
having
Babes
sex
orgy.
Shut up, I'm not
okay.
ready.
Okay. Okay.
Babes orgy.
I'm not
Babes
ready,
orgy.
let me say
Babes
mine.
orgy.
Let me
Babes
say
orgy.
mine.
Babes
Nettie.
orgy. Babes orgy. Babes
Nettie.
orgy.
According to all of
That's
laws of
the end of the
aviation, there's no
episode.
way of.
Next week, Brandon will be our host unless he decides to pass down the mic.
Babes
Uh,
orgy.
Die.
And we
Babes
Maddie,
might
you're not a trumpet.
we might have a new cast. We might not. We'll see what
Babes
happens.
orgy.
This episode should be up by
Babes orgy.
maybe one day. I will see you guys. We will.
Penis rape. Penis.
We-
Babes orgy.
Time for the babes orgy. Oh, nom 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 nom.
Holy shit, you have a massive cock.